The non-coagulation system consists of 5 parts: solar panels, packaging, inverter, packaging, grid box packaging, cable packaging, bracket packaging. The main equipment of the system is solar panel inverter and net cage. The flat roof bracket comprises a rail beam supporting a tripod flat house middle pressing block assembly. Flat roof side briquette assembly, flat roof track connector. Ground wire conductive clamp assembly, conductive sheet. The inclined roof bracket comprises a track beam, a grounding wire, a conductive strip assembly, a wire fixing frame, an inclined roof track connecting piece, a conductive sheet, an inclined roof middle pressure block assembly, a hook assembly and an inclined roof bias pressure block assembly. The first step of installing the photovoltaic system at the top of the screen is to pay off. The second step is to place a counterweight block. The third step is to install the bracket. Adjust the installation inclination angle when installing a single tripod. Second, guide rail installation. Third, don't support men's clothing. Step 4, solar panels are installed. 1. Solar panels are placed. Second, place the grounding conductive sheet of the component. Third, install the edge pressing block. 4. Place the grounding conductive sheet of the component. Fifth, speed up the installation. Install the remaining solar panels at one time. The fifth step is to determine the cable path and the installation position of the distribution box. Step 6, installation of inverter and parallel cage. 1. Determine the position of the expansion hole. Second, a hong. Third, place the expansion bolts. Fourth, install the inverter hanging board. 5. Fasten the bolts. 6. Use the same method to install and cage hanging board. 7. Install inverter and cage. Step 7, motor wiring. 1. Install the wire fixing card. Second, the wire is fixed and wide. Third, the front and rear panels are strung together. A series of DC cables are connected to the inverter. Five, inverter AC side cable access and cage. Six, should be connected to the grid cage special cable access to the power grid. First, the inverter can connect the grounding wire to the grid connected gun. 8. Lead to the grounding electrode with the cage grounding wire. The 8th photovoltaic array is grounded. A bracket grounding wire. Take it. Second, the grounding point is introduced into the ground. Through grounding and grounding. Installed by rooftop photovoltaic system. The first step is to look at your eyes. The second step is to install the hook. 1. Cancel the tiles. Second, positioning the mounting hole. Third, punch holes. Fourth, place the expansion bolts. 5. Place the hook and tighten the bolts. 6. Double waterproof glue. 7. Tile parts in turn installed remaining hooks. The third step is to install the guide rail. The fourth step is to install and place solar panels. Place grounding, install variable pressure block with conductive sheet, and install middle block with solar panel string. Install the remaining solar panels in turn. The fifth step is to determine the cable path and the installation position of the distribution box. Step 6, installation of inverter and parallel cage. Step 7, electrical wiring. First, block DC cable wiring. Second, the AC side cable of the inverter is connected to the parallel cage. The cable on the grid-connected side of the 3 parallel cages enters the power grid. Fourth, the inverter housing grounding wire is connected to the parallel cage. 5. And cage grounding wire lead to grounding and Step 8. Photovoltaic array grounding. Keep the grounding point low. Second, the grounding flat iron leads out of the ground through grounding and grounding. Power generation display full internet access mode. The direct current emitted by the solar panel passes through the grid-connected inverter. Alternating current is connected to the user meter successively through grid connection. The grid side is directly and fully integrated into the grid. Surplus power access mode, photovoltaic power generation access user meter, user side priority spontaneous self-use. The remaining electricity is merged into the power grid after passing through the user meter.
Your reliable partner in China.